Welcome, beautiful soul, to Divine Messages Daily. I'm so grateful you've chosen to spend this time here, nurturing your spirit with us. This channel is more than just videos. It's a community of light seekers supporting each other. To make sure we can continue this journey together, please consider subscribing and ringing the notification bell. Your engagement helps this light reach others. So if this message speaks to your heart, please like this video, share its wisdom, and most importantly, join the conversation in the comments. I invite you to share one word that describes the peace you're seeking right now. Your words often become a beacon of hope for others. Now let's open our hearts to today's divine message, my beloved. Yes, you come closer. There's something urgent I've waited too long to tell you. I am Archangel Michael, and this message carries the weight of heaven and the trembling of a heart that has tried to speak to you in silence. Do not skip this. Your person, yes, the one you think of right now, just had a fight so deep, so heated, that even the angels turned their ears. And the reason? Because love like theirs doesn't hide quietly. It shakes households. It threatens tradition. It challenges everything. You are not imagining this. Their family knows. They see the way your name changes their heartbeat. They've seen the way your photo is hidden in their gallery. They saw the way their voice cracked when they mentioned you. And now it's chaos because your person has refused to lie anymore. They want you. And heaven wants you to know what happens next. But wait, this isn't just a love story. It's a divine intervention. You see, God allowed their soul to collide with yours for a reason. That reason is unfolding now. Archangel Gabriel whispered this moment into the stars weeks ago. Your name was stitched into their dreams, and yet fear crept in. Guilt from the past, expectations from family. But now, after a massive argument, the truth is breaking out. Their family told them to confess something big, something that could change everything between you two. And that truth? You must not look away, love letter. But before I reveal what that truth is, pause. Beloved, if this message has already pulled at your heart, subscribe now. This is not the only divine message waiting. There's more. God's been preparing your answers in the next few drops of time. Subscribing is not a click. It's a sacred yes to more signs, more healing, and more miracles. Don't skip. Don't let your soul wander alone again. Subscribe now and let heaven keep speaking to you. Love letter, now listen. Their family begged them to walk away from you, to forget, to delete. But your person couldn't. They screamed, "But I love them." And that was the moment the storm broke loose. Doors slammed, tears spilled. They were told, if you truly love them, tell them who you are. The truth you've been hiding, and here is the truth. They've been afraid you'll reject them if you knew. Not because you don't love them, but because they believe they're not worthy. You see, your person carries wounds from a past life. They've seen darkness, made mistakes, or maybe they belong to something their family thinks you wouldn't accept. A different belief, a broken past, a promise made before they met you, but you were sent to heal that. You were sent not to judge, but to love like God does, wholly, unconditionally, eternally. This isn't an ordinary message. I've waited for heaven's green light to say this to you, and now the bell tolls. Your person cried your name last night when no one else was listening. I heard it. Heaven heard it. They whispered, please just give me one chance to show them who I really am. And now the choice is yours. Will you open the door when they come forward? Will you be the reason their courage blooms? Or will you skip this and leave both your hearts in a cycle of silence? The truth is, beloved, this connection you share is not just romantic. It is sacred, prophetic, part of a larger plan. You two were chosen before time wore a name, and yet darkness has tried to pull you apart. Their own blood is afraid of the power you two have together. Because when light meets light, it blinds the shadows, but heaven won't stay silent anymore. Even right now, angels are working behind the scenes, rearranging their circumstances, whispering strength into their soul. And you are being prepared to receive them, but only if your heart remains open. You've wondered why they pull close, then push away. Why do they ghost you, then return with tears in their eyes? Why do they hold your hand like it's home but leave like a stranger? The answer is this: they've been torn between what their family demands and what their soul screams for you. Then come closer, because what I'm about to reveal next will leave your heart trembling, not in fear but in divine recognition. Archangel Michael does not descend for ordinary matters. This, beloved, is spiritual war and sacred reunion in one breath. After the fight, your person ran to a quiet place, a place only they knew. They wept not because they were weak, but because love without freedom feels like a beautiful bird trapped in a golden cage. They wanted to fly to you, to show you who they really are. But their family, out of fear, pride, or control, tried to chain their wings. They said, tell them the truth or lose them forever. And now the truth is thundering toward you. You felt it, haven't you? A strange shift, a strange silence, or maybe a dream that left you shaking. It wasn't just a coincidence, it was me. It was heaven knocking at the edges of your spirit, preparing you for this very moment. Because here's the real miracle. God never meant for you two to break, only to bend, grow, test, and return stronger. You've been patient. Too patient, perhaps. You've waited in silence while they tried to silence their heart. But your soul, oh, your soul has always known. Every time you see someone who looks like them, every time a song plays at the wrong time, every time you glance at your phone hoping they messaged, that's not madness. That's divine timing whispering through the cracks of your day. Your person's family knows that once this truth is out, they'll never be able to control your person again. So they're rushing, manipulating, spinning stories, trying to scare them, but it's too late. Your person has already chosen. It's you. Even if they haven't told you yet, even if fear is still gripping their voice. They've made the decision in their soul, and now Archangel Michael has come to confirm it to yours, because there's a promise made in the heavens that cannot be undone by human opinion. Listen closely. They were told, tell them you're not who they think you are. But your person, they don't know how to say it. Maybe they've struggled with identity. Maybe there's a past they buried, a name, a truth, a mistake, a belief, a person they once were and are now healing from. But here's what heaven wants you to know. Their past does not define them. Their family's fears do not limit them. And your love is the key to unlocking their true self. This fight, this explosion within their family, it's not just about control, it's about freedom. The freedom to love without conditions, to be who they truly are without shame. And you, my beloved, you are the catalyst for this transformation. Your person is standing at the edge of a cliff, ready to jump into the unknown. They're terrified, but they're also filled with a hope so bright it's blinding. Because on the other side of that leap, you're waiting, your arms open, your heart ready to catch them. The angels are gathering now, their wings creating a sacred space for this reunion. Can you feel it? The air around you shifting, becoming charged with divine energy? That's the universe aligning, preparing for the moment when your person finally speaks their truth. But remember, beloved, with great love comes great responsibility. When they come to you, trembling with the weight of their confession, you must be ready. Ready to listen without judgment, to love without conditions, to see beyond the surface and into the depths of their soul. For in this moment of truth, you're not just receiving their confession. You're receiving their trust, their vulnerability, their entire being. And in doing so, You're participating in a divine plan, larger than both of you. So open your heart wide, my dear one. Let the light of heaven fill you, preparing you for this sacred task. For when your person finally speaks their truth, it won't just be words you'll hear. It will be the sound of chains breaking, of wings unfurling, of a soul finally free to love as it was meant to. And in that moment, as tears fall and truths are spoken, remember this: you were chosen for this. Your love was crafted in the stars, your souls intertwined before time began. This is not just a relationship. This is a divine mission, a sacred union that has the power to heal not just your hearts, but to send ripples of love and truth across the universe. So stand ready, beloved. The moment approaches. Your person is gathering their courage, their family's words still ringing in their ears. But your love is louder. It's calling them home, to you to tell the truth, to freedom. And as Archangel Michael, I stand guard over this holy moment. I whisper strength into their heart and patience into yours. For this is not just a confession, this is a resurrection of love, of truth, of destiny. The truth is coming, beloved, and with it a love so pure, so true, it will shake the very foundations of heaven and earth. Are you ready? For in this truth, in this love, you will find not just each other, but the very reason for your existence. Open your arms. Open your heart. The moment is now, but God says this to you clearly. Love them anyway, because what they're afraid to reveal is not evil. It's just raw, human, tender, and your love has the power to redeem. Their family fears you not because you're dangerous, but because your love heals. And healing breaks cycles that they've tried to keep hidden for generations. So now I ask you this: will you hold space for them when they speak? Will you be their safe place in a world that's tried to shame them? Because, beloved, this next moment, it's coming faster than you think. They will text or call or show up in person. Maybe not today, but when it happens, your spirit will remember this very message, and I want you to whisper back to them, I already know and I love you still, because those words will set the stars in motion. Your person is ready to be honest. They're ready to face the storm for you, but they need to know you won't disappear when the clouds roll in. God is orchestrating this. I, Archangel Michael, am protecting it. But your heart, your response will determine what happens next. Don't run from this. Don't doubt this message. You're not crazy. You're not imagining it. You're not being dramatic. You're being called, and heaven never calls without a reason. Look around. Every sign lately has been pointing you back to them. Every number, every repeat dream, every strange moment that makes your skin tingle. It's all been divine alignment. Their soul has been screaming your name in the spirit realm, and yours has been hearing it even in the silence. There's more you need to know. Then breathe, beloved, because what you're about to hear next has been hidden even from the stars. Archangel Michael does not come lightly, and I swear to you, by the wings God gave me, this truth is sacred. Your person is not who they pretend to be around others. Around the world, they wear a mask of strength, of coldness, of I'm fine. But when they think of you, their soul unclenches. They breathe differently because you are the only person who's ever seen them, the real them. And that's why they're terrified. Because what if you see deeper and decide to leave? But heaven says you're the only one who would stay. Their family has always had conditions, expectations, walls. They said, if you want to stay one of us, forget them. But your person, they shouted back, I would rather lose everything than lose them. That moment, beloved, echoed through the heavens like thunder. Even angels wept because in that second, they chose you again. And this time it wasn't secret. It wasn't soft. It was war, and they walked into it for you. Let me tell you something heaven just revealed. They're planning something right now. This very second. Your person is preparing the words. Maybe it's a voice note. Maybe it's a letter. Maybe it's a sudden visit that takes your breath away. But they will tell you. And when they do, you'll feel the world stop spinning, because inside their confession is everything you've been praying to hear. They'll say things like, "I'm sorry. I couldn't say it before, but I love you. I always have. I tried to forget you, but I couldn't. And one more thing, something shocking, something you might not expect, something their family tried to bury, but heaven is bringing to light." Your person has a promise they made to someone somewhere, maybe even spiritually, and they're ready to break it for you. Not out of disrespect, but because they know now you are the one. The only one who ever made them believe they were lovable without changing a single thing. And now they're done hiding. They're done lying. They're done letting their family shame them out of happiness. They finally realize that you are worth the war. Let this next part be engraved in your soul. Beloved, the next 7 days will feel strange. You'll feel sudden waves of emotion, memories, shivers, joy, confusion. Don't push them away. That's your spirit aligning with theirs. They're coming closer, and when their name pops up again in your notifications, or you see someone who looks like them on the street, don't ignore it. That's them reaching for you. Heaven is orchestrating the reunion. Even as you read this, Archangel Raphael is healing their heart. Even now, angels are silencing voices that once tried to divide you. And God is watching it unfold, whispering, "Finally, you've held on for so long. You've forgiven what they never knew you forgave. You stayed soft even when life told you to harden. That's why you're about to be rewarded. Because your love, quiet, patient, divine, has passed every test. And now you are ready to receive. Their family may not understand. They may never accept it. But heaven doesn't need their approval. And neither do you. What matters now is what you do when the truth is laid bare. So I ask you, will you stay? Will you welcome them with arms wide open? Will you meet their brokenness with grace? Because, beloved, that is what breaks curses. That is what ends generational pain. That is what births holy unions that last lifetimes. They are coming with truth, with apology, with trembling hands and hopeful eyes. Be ready, because the next message, the next moment, the next miracle is you meeting them halfway. I want to end with a prayer for you. Lord, we seek your guidance and blessings as we navigate this path of love and understanding. As we patiently await the divine alignment of hearts, we ask for strength, patience, and the wisdom to recognize the unfolding of this beautiful story. May the realization of love be gentle and profound, touching the deepest parts of our beings. And may the bonds formed be resilient and enduring. As we anticipate the end of this year, when expressions of love will be openly shared, we ask for your divine protection and guidance, trusting that all will unfold as it is meant to be. Thank you for your constant presence and support on this journey towards love. Amen. Show your support by giving super thanks up to $20. Type 444 to claim this message and the blessings inside for your own. An important message is waiting for you in the next video where you'll hear it.